Late Princess Diana's iconic wedding dress takes center stage at a royal fashion exhibition in Kensington Palace. Joining us today on the story is Janelle Ancasuga. Hello, Janelle.
Hello, Kate. Thank you. And yes, Princess Diana's wedding dress for her marriage to Prince Charles in 1981 was one of the best kept secrets in fashion history. The gown sparked such intense interest that the young designers, David and Elizabeth Emanuel, locked in a safe at night the ivory silk dress, which had a 25-foot or 7.6-meter long train. Plucked from obscurity for the commission of a lifetime, the pair even took to putting dummy bits of fabric in the studio's bins to throw anyone rummaging through them off the scent, according to an exhibition of royal fashion, including Diana's iconic dress that opens on Thursday. The exhibition, named Royal Style in the Making at the Orangery at Kensington Palace, Diana's home until her 1997 death in a car crash in Paris, focuses on the work of designers who dressed not only Diana, but also Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Margaret, and the Queen Mother. Trimmed with vintage lace and pearls and thousands of sequins, the train of Diana's dress was the longest ever for a British royal bride, and memorably appeared crumpled as she emerged from her carriage at St. Paul's Cathedral. Luckily, the designers were on hand to smooth it out. Kensington Palace curator shares more details on the wedding dress. Let's listen in.
So the dress is made out of this wonderful heavy silk taffeta. It was woven in England, and it's embellished with a beautiful Suffolk lace, again woven in the UK, and it was based on lace that had belonged to Queen Mary originally. And we can see around the collar, the frill in the collar, and around the sleeves is the original lace that was worn by Queen Mary at the beginning of the 20th century. So we've got that, and then the colour of the silk, it's an ivory as opposed to a bright white, and that was inspired by Queen Victoria's wedding dress. Queen Victoria was, of course, the first royal bride to wear white for her wedding, and she really set that trend amongst modern brides. So they drew on a lot of historic references, historic royal references, for the design of the dress. But gave it a very contemporary edge with this really sort of iconic 1980s shape.
The exhibition, which runs until the 2nd of January, chronicles some of the hard toil behind the dress, featuring photographs of the seamstress as well as the keys for the safe where it was safely deposited nightly. The exhibition also highlights Diana's growing sense of personal style, an evolution from girlish frills to sleeker, more impactful outfits. With her wedding dress, she kind of left it to us really, Emmanuel had said. But another designer she had a close relationship with, David Sassoon, lent the organisers archived documents that show her getting more involved. She scribbled a comment on one drawing, "This in dark blue please," and in a handwritten letter asked for a dress pattern to be altered. In another video, Sassoon recounted that Diana was very shy when they first met, but later became very hands-on in selecting exactly what she wanted. She understood what the public wanted from the clothes she wore, noting she loved to break the rules, often not wearing gloves or a hat, as royal protocols require. Her son, Princes William and Harry, loaned both Diana's wedding and going-away dresses to the exhibition, but the creators do not know whether they are attending. Diana would have turned 60 on July the 1st, and Harry and William are expected to unveil a long-awaited statue of her in a garden at Kensington Palace. The exhibition comes as the princes have recently spoken more about their mother's pain at the end of her marriage and their sense of her legacy. The popular drama series The Crown have also recreated some of her most famous outfits. Story believes her style is once again being celebrated, and her promotion of and work for British fashion designers is really an important story. Back to you, Kate.
Thank you so much. So, Princess Diana has a reputation of being the people's princess with her charitable and humanitarian contributions. She has also been hailed a fashion icon. What makes her style different to others?
Well, Kate, the curator for the Royal Fashion Exhibit, Claudia Acourt Williams, described Lady Diana as playful, innovative, and she abandoned or lifted the traditional protocols like wearing gloves. Diana also hardly wore hats, and she was the one to introduce wearing tuxedo-style trousers at evening events, which Acourt Williams claims allowed Diana to forge her own identity in dress. In terms of her wedding dress, Lady Diana had maintained a good rapport with the designers, as they were young and fresh and fashion forward. They were also only a few years older than she was, so they had a really good friendship. Also, they all had quite similar ideas as to what they wanted the dress to look to convey her transition from a young girl to a princess. Diana's wedding dress, of course, has many historic and royal references, which is patterned together with the iconic 1980s shape. Williams further says that Princess Diana set a precedent for future royal brides and allowed them to really engage with contemporary fashion trends, as well as traditional motifs of bridal dressing. Kate?
Okay, thank you for bringing us the story, Janelle.
Thank you for having me. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, I'm Janelle Kasuga. We live in interesting times.